G'day folks, Parkera here and welcome to another edition of ATS, American Truck Simulator, as we continue our expedition, I guess if you like, adventures for the Beaver State to complete all the cities in Oregon. So we are here today in Pendleton at the rustic facility, timber yard, as you can see, and we are heading to the Dalles Home Depot with just shy of 40,000 pounds worth of lumber. We'll just jump out of the truck and you can see what we got there. Shears. Nice little, just a lumber trailer, all good to go. Now we'll bring up our map today and we'll just show you the drive. So we're going to be just out here at Pendleton, and then it's pretty straightforward. It's only just over a 2-hour drive to the Dalles here, just on the outskirts of the northern part of the Dalles, and may take a detour, but I doubt it there. So yeah, 107 miles, just over 2 hours ETA. It's about 8:30, or just after 8:30 now. I think it's almost 9 o'clock in the morning game time. So we will be getting on our way. Without further Freddy ado, we'll just get out of here. I think there's a secondary gate I can actually go through if I wanted to, but nah, we're good. Now I did incur a little bit of damage along this road. Not this section, but yeah, I don't know what I was doing. It was a big bang, like as if I hit a massive rock or something. Not very good, so hopefully I don't get that again. But shouldn't be too long anyway. Hopefully it's not going to occur. We'll soon find out. We'll just get through this gate and then we'll be on our way. Once we get through Pendleton and get onto the freeway, it's going to be a pretty much straight, easy, smooth sailing for us. Okay, so I'll just pull away and get going, and what I'll do is I'll cut back to you when we're on the highway, folks. Now I'd love to know what's down there. I wonder if we could, one day I might have to adventure. So I'll just turn around here, hopefully quick enough. It's just down here, it's like a bit of a dip, and I just wonder if I just took it too fast, or I just don't know. Maybe there's something there that haven't been cleaned up, but it looks like we're okay at the moment anyway. So we need to try and get out of here and turn to the right. Hopefully the traffic is going to be very loving towards us. Right, it looks like it's going to be, yeah, we're going to get going. That car's just going to have to wait its turn. Well, we should be wide enough there. Good. Alright folks, so what I'm going to do is I'll just cut back to you shortly once we get back on the freeway, because we're just kind of through the outskirts here of the Pendleton, and I'll cut back to you when I've gone through all that and we're on the freeway ready to rock and roll. See you shortly. Hey folks, we are back here, just got onto the freeway here. Hopefully you can hear me. A little bit of a helicopter hovering above us I can hear as well. We're just going to try and get up to 65 anyway. And then I just want to talk about a little bit of information that's come out as well. But while we get up to 65, and I do hope you can hear me, how have you been, folks? I hope everybody is well, and hopefully everyone is happy and everything's going very well for you all. And yeah, so let me know, how's things going? What's your weekend been like? What are your plans for the upcoming week? What have you basically been up to? Have you been on any adventures or anything, or holidays or anything like that? I know for a lot of those of you who do watch from the Northern Hemisphere, you are going into your autumn here, so probably making the last use of any potential outdoor activities, maybe like camping or holidays or something like that. Oh, hang on. Whoa, engine brake on. Alright, so we've got some traffic issues here. I'm going to leave myself space because it looks like the AI has caused an accident. No, we're moving. Okay, so we are there now. Alright, we'll get back on track. We should be okay. But yeah, are you planning on the pre-winter holidays? I mean, I guess you got 3 months and stuff like that to do. Or, if you're watching from the Southern Hemisphere, we are going into, obviously, we are into spring at the moment. Early days of spring, first month of spring here, so a lot of us are getting ready for spring cleaning, getting sorted, trying to do some bits and bobs and plan ahead, get ready for summer. I know in New Zealand anyway, school holidays are in about a week's time, just over a week's time, I think 30th of September for secondary school anyway. So be doing some of that as well. So I'm going to try and get 2 speed, and we'll be right. I think we're good for petrol. He says 274 miles. So we are going to get good for fuel. We should just probably be aware of sticking up to that when we go there. So I'm just going to get to 60 actually here because of the traffic. Yeah, and then just see if we can talk about some stuff. Alright folks, I'm going to make sure my window is up because it's very loud here. Hopefully you can hear me. But anyway, yeah, so ATS 1.46 is the next update coming through, and there's been a few little things coming through for it. Don't think it's going to be a huge update, but they're just kind of teasing us. And one of the things that's come through or mentioned on the forums and also on the Steam Workshop or the information news there is the addition and introduction of tailored cutscenes for especially when you start a new career. They're going to come into ATS. You're going to get a cutscene of the city that you decide to start your business in, so a new career. So it's going to be really good opportunities as well for awesome cutscenes when you select your first city that has a garage in obviously in Montana, but also the Colorado and Wyoming map expansions. Now there's no mention of any other cities apart from those states, but looks like they are going to probably slowly bring it out. So they will be looking at for Colorado, Wyoming and Montana as well, the cutscenes for new cities when you start a new career. So that's going to be quite good. Obviously I'm looking at the screenshots that they've shown on this now. Obviously the screenshots are just for demonstration purposes sort of thing, but it's going to add a nice little flavour. So I might just be cheeky and once that comes out and start a new career just to see some of these cutscenes, you know what I mean? So yeah, there's a bit of news coming out, and I think there's also some other news about 1.46 as well that came out the other day. So I'm going to just locate that and probably bring that and have a chat with you. But have you had a look at the news, and what do you think of this little change or update, I should say, addition to the game with cutscenes added for the city? I like the idea. I think it's going to give you a bit more of a feel, you know, for what you're going to be, where you're going to be staying, your garage. Maybe add a little bit of make you feel more local, I guess, or from at home, you know. It'd be quite good. It'd be really good to see if there's any video previews come out beforehand that we can kind of have a look at as well. So it's good to see. I mean, they always have SES done great jobs with updating and things. I know for ATS they're doing the similar ones as well, but I'm going to touch on that in another ATS video anyway. But yeah, so they're doing the same thing. They're going to be adding Iberia, so you can get the cutscenes for new cities in Iberia when you start a new career. And they've already got them in the existing ones, I think, from the redones in Austria as well. So that'd be quite cool. Just get around this corner here. We are going to be looking for some fuel. We're not too far away, folks. And also just for 1.46 for Montana, really. Slight update. They're going to be bringing Yellowstone full circle. They're going to be adding the US 20 now to West Yellowstone. So that basically means everything comes technically to full circle, where you can enter the area of Yellowstone from all the surrounding states, Wyoming, Montana and Idaho. And also to celebrate this, they're going to be adding a new additional viewpoint to showcase the entrances and area of West Yellowstone. So ATS sort of updates there for 1.46 when that comes out. Not sure when that's coming out, but yeah, nice little touches that should be quite good to celebrate Yellowstone. Now, I have enjoyed my trips to Yellowstone. We've completed the Dalles, folks. Just come up there, the Beaver State 12 out of 14. Welcome to the Dalles. We are not far from our destination now, so we should be good. But yeah, back on Yellowstone, I've had the luxury, I guess, entering through the new one in Montana when that came out, from Cody, and also I went and did a trip into there through the Wyoming. Now there is a viewpoint we're just going to pass down there, so that's what that question mark was on the map. So might have to check that out on a separate occasion, but that's nice to know that is a viewpoint there. So yeah, plenty of updates coming through. I know there's some 1.46 updates for, like I said before, from ETS, which I'll try and touch on the next video I record, which will be in a few weeks when that comes out, because I have recorded up to. Right, Parks, let's listen to Doug, huh? So So we're just turning off here now at the Dalles, so we're not far, less than a minute away from our destination.
Turn left.
Alright, turning left. So we're not going through the centre of the Dalles as such. Like I said, we are kind of going to be touching on the northern area of there, but we'll be taking a delivery eventually from the Dalles. So hopefully we can get down and might even start the next episode from, well, bringing in the viewpoint. Pay attention, Parks. So we are good. Right. Oh, hello, car. Didn't see you there. Hiya. Stay right. Right. Okay. Right. Got it. Right. But yeah, so we're almost there, folks. Yellow 1.46. Couple of little updates coming out for ATS. Check the information out in the news there. They do also on their Facebook page. You can find some more information. I'm sure you can find the details on the forums as well. Myself, I get most of it from the Steam forums and news there that gets posted. They're very good at updating on Steam as well. That's kind of where I go for most of my updates. So yeah, check those out yourself if you haven't. But looking forward to seeing what 1.46 and what more 1.46 brings to the area. We're just going to turn here. I'm going to go wide. So I'm going to hit this dump truck. And construction simulator. That dump truck just reminded me. So I know, Frog, you've been getting into it and played it and everything. So anyone else had a go at Construction Manager? Not Manager. Why I have Manager in my head, I don't know. Construction Simulator. I've checked out a few videos from Colonel Failure and Squirrel, and enjoyed those. Does look tempting. It's on my wish list and it has been for a wee while, but at the moment I'm not really going to be splashing out almost $50 for it. So we'll just pull up here.
You have arrived at your destination.
Right, we'll see where he wants us. Right, so we're going to go for it. We're going to try and back up at the end there. I want to try and get as much practice as I can with these normal trailers as such. I do want to, I think I've touched on it before, I do kind of want to increase my confidence and my expertise, if you like, on reversing. Like in real life it's easy when you've got a car. But it's a car, right? Now there's not going to be much in the way of room to manoeuvre down the end there. So, you know, I guess you'll probably come through and reverse down here, but I just don't see that being practical right now. There's a loopy-loop spot here I'm pretty sure we should be able to take advantage of anyway. Should be more than enough room. And he wants us there. Not a problem, actually. Looks very familiar to a drop off I did when Reg and I did the convoy, actually. So that's pretty good. See, I might be able to manipulate that a bit, actually. Oh yeah, I think we could. Let's try it. Nah. That's fine. We'll just go back. Alright, we managed to get that sorted. Let's decouple. How do we go? No, it's not too bad. 4,533. We've got a proficiency bonus of $907 with the base of 3,626 and a little bit of XP there as well. Let's have a look, and there we go. Up again. It's going to be showing you that we have made that progress like we did earlier when we came to the Dalles on our achievement run for the Beaver State. Alright folks, so thank you very much for joining me today. I need to get some fuel and probably a little bit of a kip, but we should be okay. We will see you next episode as we aim to, I think we've got 2 more cities to unlock or discover as we go down towards, now we'll be heading down south of Oregon on our way through there. But until next time, take care of yourselves and each other as always, and I have been Parkera. Kia kaha. That's loud. See you folks.